Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you in Google Sheets how to create a simple chart or graph much like this one here. The way to do it, and first off, I'll delete this by just clicking on it once and then pressing delete on my keyboard. But what I want to do, I want to use this information here. I've gone for some very simple information just to demonstrate the process. So I've got a title of product, and I've got some months of January and February, and then I've got the product itself, which is some vegetables, fruits even. They are fruits. And then I've got the number of sales. What I need to do is highlight all of this information. And then along the top here, we have this button here that says Insert Chart. Click on that once, and you have a chart. In this case, it is a pie chart. Now, there's lots of things you can do with this. First thing you do is change it, because you might not want a pie chart. The way to change it is to double click on it so that the side menu comes up. So if you ever click away from it and that chart editor, which is on the right hand side here, disappears, simply double click on the chart. And then once you're on the chart, you've got lots of options on the right hand side, and one of them is chart style. So if I click on chart style, I can then change if I want to make it 3D, which looks very nice. I can also change other information here, such as the background color. There you go, that looks absolutely terrible. Let's go back to how it was. In fact, let's give it a nice grey. There you go, it's a bit better. But I can go to pie chart, make changes in there, and the pie slices, so I can change colours of it. So there's lots of things I can do in here. And if I want to change, so this is apples here, which is currently in blue, I can change the colour of it, so it's like dark green. If we go to bananas, by clicking on it on the left hand side, actually in the chart, change the bananas from being that colour to that colour. And I can just repeat this process as I wish to do so. But what happens if I actually want to change it from being a pie chart into a different type of chart? The way to do it is to go to Setup, like I've just done there. I've just clicked on Setup, and then rather than being in pie chart, if I click on this, I can choose any of these. Now it has suggested ones, but if I scroll down, I can pick any that I want. So let's go for this one here, which is suggested, which is a column chart. You can see the sales for January, which is in the blue, versus the sales for February, which is in the red. So I've got this information here. Once again though, I can customize it by clicking this tab along the top here, change the chart style, and I can make it 3D, which instantly looks better. I can also make changes to the legend. So I could have gone to legend along here, or I can simply click on it. I can change the position of it. So maybe I want the legend at the bottom. I can also change the font. So currently we have the font size and we have the font type. So I could change it to Comic Sans, and I can make it size 36. And this is the case for everything here. So again, click on apples and bananas. So I'll just click on that part of it, so the x-axis. And again, let's change the font. Go to Comic Sans and make it 20. So you get the idea. Simply clicking on something, you can make the change to it. Now, what I've done, I've actually clicked on the February series for oranges. I've clicked on that, and it's also highlighted bananas, apples, pears, and pineapples. And you can see on the right side here, it's highlighted February. Now, I can change the fill colour. Rather than being auto, I could go to any of these colours. And again, I can change the line colour. So the line colour is a very faint line that goes around it. Let's make it red so it stands out a little bit more. I'll click away from it. You can see it. Make the change again to these January ones by just double clicking on them. So we're in January, and the fill colour, rather than being blue, let's make that fill colour a light yellow. Again, I can change to the line colour if I want to do so. I can make that line colour black. If I click away from it, that is my new chart. To move the chart into a different position, simply click on it once and then click again and just move it to wherever you want it to be. You can also make it bigger or smaller by just dragging on any of these panels on the side here. Once again though, if you want to make changes to it, double click on it so the chart editor comes up on the right hand side, and then either in customize I can make changes to it, or if I go to setup, I can change the type of chart it is entirely, and I can pick a different one according to your own needs. Hopefully you found this video useful. If so, please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more top tech tips.